Welcome to the GameChanger 00100 show. I'm your host, GameChanger. Okay, so today I'm going to do something that I rarely do, and that is have two a days. I really don't like doing that. But I got to stop watching so much YouTube, especially so much red pill stuff, because what winds up happening is I see it, um, I get upset, I get triggered, and then it makes me create more content, and then the cycle just continues and continues, and I'm not saying it's a time drain because I really like helping brothers, but it's it is a time drain. It is a time drain. It's mentally draining, and I can't believe that I spent so much time today um on Danica Marie's chat room, trying to convince brothers to sleep with attractive women. I really, I really, that just it boggles my complete and total imagination that you have to tell grown men something that is simple and natural. I don't know if it's a sign of the times. I don't know if I don't know what's going on, but I don't even want to get into that because I did cover that before on a members only post. What I do want to talk about is the manipulation tactic that was going on. And I couldn't find the Coffee Pill podcast link that discusses the whole thing. So unfortunately, I'm just going to have to talk. Excuse me. Unfortunately, I'm just going to have to go over it through Danica's thing. Hit the like button. In which case is going to be a link of a link, meaning that I'm going to be reviewing somebody that's reviewing somebody else. And because this happened so recently, I probably won't even get the timestamps right. I got a couple, but I really want to hit home without covering the whole thing. What was going on here, because it's a new type of manipulation. Well, it's not new, it's just the same tactic rebranded and refocused in a different way. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I mean about this. Hit that like button. And you black men, especially, know about this. What's going on, Jason? You black men especially know about this. The first step in manipulating, or is that black women used to manipulate black men, was sexual isolation. And how did they do that? The first step was, don't mess with them white girls. I don't like men that mess with them white girls. Men who only mess with black women are oh so sexy. They are oh so sexy. I loves me a man that only mess with black women. I loves me a man that reduce his mating pool by 83%. I loves me a man that only sleep with a real woman. That's isolation. They limit your options. That's step one. Point blank period. That is step one. That is what they always will do. Step two is really, the same thing. It's a carrot and stick thing. That's the carrot, even though it's an invisible carrot. There are black men right now, Hotep, Hotep, oh my queen. Hotep, Hotep, oh my queen. Penis be dry as I don't know what. Penis be dry as the Sahara. And they bragging because their penis reminds them of Africa. My penis is like the Sahara, which is in Mother Africa, because I only stick my penis in Mother Africa. That's why it's so dry, like the Sahara. That's what they be sounding like. If you turn down Becky so Mahogany could turn you down, you have been hoodwinked, sir. You have been bamboozled. Step one is always limit your choices, limit your options, isolate you sexually. Then in step two, once again, okay, so that's step one, and it's just a carrot and stick thing. The carrot being, oh, I love these type of men, and they have attractive women say it. I love these type of men. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty. And then, you've isolated yourself thinking that you're increasing your possibility of getting one of these choice women that are already taken. Or are they just not interested in you like that? The choice women that aren't with you. Let's put it like that. And then the other one is shame. They shame you for, they shame you for considering this other group of women. And it's always the other group of women that they talk about is always a large majority of women. It's always a large majority of women. Like most women in this country are not black. The overwhelming majority of the women in this country are non-black. Only like 13-14% are black, meaning that you would be isolating yourself from 86% of women. So yes, once they got you in isolation mode, then they can manipulate you all they want to. And that's why the chat room was coming down on me so hard, because they were really doing her work for her. The other method is shame, like, oh, you're not practicing discipline because you sleeping with those cave women, you sleeping with those white women, you sleeping with those foreign women, you sleeping with those Asian women, you were sleeping with those Latina women. So it's the shame. Now, that's not what was going on in Danika's chat. No, what was going on was the same tactic, just pointed at a different group of women. Listen, I make no mistakes. I've said it, I've been saying it for years. If every time I cover a woman, on my show, I'll even say like, hey, she is a despicable human being, but she got some nice ones. I'd still smash it. I'd still hate F it. I would still hate, like what's her name? Janaea Moore. Janaea Moore is a feminist. Would it stop me from smashing her with a hazmat suit on in the back of a garbage can? No, it would not. Or in the garbage can, because I got the suit on, so I'm safe, and she getting garbage on her. You think what? No. And unfortunately, the overwhelming majority of women are like that. So not only, okay, I'm not even going to go back to the race thing. Not only they want you to isolate yourself more. They want you to say, oh no, I want you to only have sex with women that you are considering marriage to. Bitch, you are out your damn mind. You are out your mind. And then they use the same tactic like, oh, yes, I admire his discipline. The thing that attracted me to such and such and such and such was his discipline. Was the fact that he was just saving all his love for me. Like, come miss me with that. If you want to attract a woman like me, then what you need to do is you need to not have sex with any other women but women like me. Isolation, isolation, masturbation, manipulation. That is the tactic. Isolation, masturbation, manipulation. And then 82% of the chat room is there like, yeah, because I got that discipline. I got that big discipline energy. I got that big D energy, that big discipline energy. I know you like that, don't you? You like that. You like that. Don't you like that? You like that, huh? You like it. You like it. Don't you like it? It's like, hold on right quick. Shout out to Too Short. I told the story how I met the man in the Bay, and yes, yes, hey, when he say why you gotta say it like short, I gotta say it like short. I gotta say it like short. I gotta say his favorite word the way he did. Okay, so cool if Zone found the video. I gotta say like short the way he did. One, because I'm from the town, and two, because it tricks the algorithm. The algorithm don't pick up on it. They'll pick up on it when you say it regular. They don't pick up on it when you do it with a high screech. You know, when you say it like short. They haven't. The AI hasn't evolved to the point where they could tell when you say it like short. So I say it like short. But yeah, shout out to Too Short. Oh, and that's another thing. Too Short. Thank you. Thank you. There was a meme going on about Too Short, I think he's in his 50s now, and he's talking about, and they showed how young he looked, and then they showed like one of these Ralph Trisband type, I give good love type dudes, and how they age so much more than Too Short. Too Short has spent ever since I was just a little niggero. Too Short has been, he has been smashing unworthy women his whole life. I admire their discipline. What? Why do I care? And that's another thing. Like, why do y'all care about the general happiness of women that you don't care about or that you shouldn't care about? I don't get it. They're really just trying to protect the feelings of women who spend their lives trying to, because the whole thing that was going on in the thing, they were saying, oh yeah, but she's going to fall in love with trashy penis because that's what hyenas do, right? That's what hyenas do. They fall in love with bad penis. That's what they're just known for. I mean, they're known for falling in love. These sprinkle women are just known for falling in love. These get the bag women are just known for falling in love. Brittany Renner, she's just known for falling in love. Now, what dude should have did to Brittany Renner was smash and dash and make it trash. That was a rhyme. That's what he should have did to the broad. But the whole don't smash them first philosophy. Listen, I get it if you're doing it for your own safety, I guess. But the truth of the matter is, Brittany, she had many failed attempts. She had many failed attempts, before she found somebody to impregnate her. Trust believe she didn't give her virginity to dude. She had many failed attempts. And now, why is this manipulation? Actually, it is the video zone, and I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. But actually, before I play it, why is this manipulation? What's the end goal of manipulation? You see, here's the thing. For obvious reason, the modern Western dating market benefits women in almost every way, shape, and form. They got more options. They got more opportunity. They could do less and get more, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Right, right, right. But what is the one way that it fails them? The one way that it fails them is they got to search through their infinite, their infinite inbox, full of DMs, and pick the one that is serious. See, while men are worried about getting picked, The women are trying to pick the right one. That is the only problem that they have in life. And what they are saying is, I want you to make it that much easier for me. I want to eliminate all the guys who are not serious and just leave the ones that are serious. And then what they're going to do is, because they're not going to say, okay, these 10 guys out of 10,000 are actually serious. So what they're going to do is they're going to see that they have 10 guys in the inbox, and then they're going to make them wait and wait and wait and wait, like they always been doing. The only reason why these broads are hitting the wall is because, they just take the 10,000 and then they wind up hitting the wall while they are sorting through all the penises or peni. That's the only reason why these broads are hitting the wall. But yes, you have to understand that there are going to be too short type dudes out there. So you need to create a sense of urgency and start shuffling through your bag of penises right now. That's on you. It's not my duty to make the dating market easy for you. You're trash. You don't deserve anything good in life. Hold on, let me continue. It is the right one, Zone, so I'm going to play this. All right. Present, share screen. Now look at the title. Look at the title. Don't let a woman's beauty manipulate you. Stop simping. So, in the discussion that we were having on Danika's, it was really to the effect, like, they really think that a man giving a woman bad sex is her manipulating him. Press 1 in the chat room. If that's the case, press 1 in the chat room if you let Drea from Basketball Wives manipulate you. Like, so according to her, Drea's just going around smashing dudes like, haha, I manipulated you. Like, she just like, got him. I manipulated him. I bet you there's thousands of women that manipulated Too Short, huh? Hugh Hefner, oh, he's getting manipulated. Leonardo DiCaprio, yeah, they manipulate the heck out of him. What kind of crap is this? What kind of world are we living in where dudes are afraid to have sex? This is literally the definition of scared of pussy. All right.
She said,
drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Why is it that if you're a guy out here who's not drooling, simping, heads over heels, bowing down to a chick, you're labeled as possibly sassy, maybe gay? This chick had something.
By the way, there is no greater manipulation that a woman can do on a man but to convince him to only sleep with her. There is no greater manipulation for a woman. There is no greater manipulation that a woman could do for a man, to a man, than to convince her to only sleep with her, or to convince him to only sleep with her. That is the greatest manipulation ever.
To say about that, this video is captioned, "Hear me out." I'm wasting time. Just get it.
Okay, so I wanted to talk to some of my sister friends again. If I like to give a different perspective, because I do see a lot of y'all calling men gay, saying they're weak, saying whatever, because they're not moved by your beauty and your booty, you know, or because they can't be manipulated. But even though it hurts the ego, ladies, let me tell you, that's the exact kind of man you want. Because a man that's not moved by your beauty is not going to be moved by her beauty. A man that ain't moved by your booty ain't going to be.
Manipulation. Manipulation. So you're telling me that a man being attracted to a beautiful woman is getting manipulated somehow? And now she's really what she's generally trying to say, and this is what makes it manipulation, is that you want a man that likes ugly broads. Ha! Ha! Got him! And brothers be falling for it. Why you think the women in our community are 80% overweight? 80% of them are overweight. Got him! There was a dude that used to be in this space. He got kicked out though. You know, his woman was like fatted and tatted, you know, and bratted. You know, she had kids and stuff, and he like, you know, I give them 100%. Got him. We are the only people that think it's a virtue to not value looks. As if a woman can't manipulate with her personality. As if a woman can't use her white girl voice. She could just use her white girl voice and like totally find a black dude that thinks that she's this, and this, but really, you know, she's really like this, and this, but you know, she don't know that because she's using her white girl voice. And she used that same voice when she's at work and she's talking to white people over the phone because she works in customer service. She's using that same voice, but really she's not really about that life, you know. She's not really about, you know, treating a man right, but you know, it be the attractive ones that manipulate. What the hell? What the hell? She talking like ugly broads don't. It turns me on when a man don't have any physical standards. You're stupid if you fall for that.
Be moved by her booty. And if you can't manipulate him, then neither can she. But if you can manipulate him, baby, she can too, because your game ain't the best. Your manipulation tactics ain't the best. There's somebody out there that's running circles around you. So be happy that you have a man, or be happy that you have a man that's you can't manipulate. That's one. But also, when a man is not moved by how sexy you are, that's the man that deserves the attention. That's the man that deserves.
That's the man that deserves an ugly broad. Listen. And they say, oh, it's manly to not be moved by sexy. No, you want to know what's manly? It's manly to tell a broad, like, listen, I like sexy. Be and maintain your sexy, or you will be replaced by a sexier. Don't play with me with no crap like that. I like sexy. You give me it. You are to maintain a maximum state of sexiness from now on to perpetuity. See, what they're trying to do is avoid the fear of being replaced. But you need that fear of being replaced. It's what keeps you on your job. The fear that somebody else is going to come and take your job is what keeps you working hard. You need that fear. It gives you some act right. So right now we have we literally have a woman telling a man what a man should want. And the men are just bobbling their head to this crap. I could see if she was explaining, you know, what she has discovered men have already wanted. But no, she's like, listen, it turns me on when you don't have no damn standards. It turned me on. And they're making it seem like, you know, you do have standards because you are anti-attractive woman. GC, it's in a woman's nature to take the path of least resistance. That's plain. Exactly. Exactly. And that's what she's doing, because thank you, Jason, because that's what's up. And that is the manipulation. The path of least resistance is because listen, not every woman can be beautiful, but every woman can pretend to have a pleasing personality. Every woman can laugh at all your jokes. Every woman can do that. Every woman can be polite and be on their P's and Q's for short periods of time. Every woman could do that. Not every woman could go to the gym 4 times a week. Obviously, we wouldn't have this obesity rate that we have now.
You to work for him, not in a bad way, but like put in the work, compete. Yes, right. I will compete for that kind of man.
If you want to compete, take your ass to the gym and take those filters off. If you want to compete, listen, I'm saying compete on all levels. Compete on all levels. Don't think, and this is to you ugly broads. And if it's only fellas in the chat room, they need to check the ugly broads in their life. Don't think you're going to substitute with personality. You ugly broad. And I don't care what God has blessed or cursed you with genetically. You are to maximize your beauty. I was with a chick not too long ago. Cool chick. Reached down. It was a woolly man. No, I'm exaggerating, but it was unshaved. You are to shave your legs regularly. What kind of crap is this? And you wonder why these broads is walking around with bonnets on. Walking around with pajama pants on. Walking around with hair that looked like they just took a damp t-shirt, wrapped it around their head and snatched it off. Walking around with wigs on that look like the Continental Congress. Chicks be looking like a dude I seen on my quarter. Like, hey, ain't that same wig? Ain't that same wig that John Hancock and George Washington and them was wearing? That's that same wig. And she up here saying that, it is a virtue to ignore the women who actually go to the gym, who make sure that their makeup is just made up just right, who make sure that their lips is glossy just the way I like it, who make sure that they stomach be having that ghostly outline of a six-pack that I like so much. You're a smart man for turning down those women and getting with one of these bonnet broads. No, this is deceit. Fellas, do not fall for this crap. This is deceit. Dang it, my leg fall asleep. Been at my desk all day. Dang it. This is deceit. This is deceit of the nth degree. Do not fall for this. This chick is just saying adjust what you want. It's so sexy when you want what I want you to want. I don't care. She's telling dudes, don't be attracted to attractive women, and then attractive women will be attracted to you. What the hell is that? Do you realize how foul that sounds? I was in the chat room like, I can't believe that people aren't hearing this. Attractive women don't like men that are attracted to attractive women. What? This is the Twilight Zone.
Rare. It's not a lot of y'all out there. I'm gonna just keep it real. A lot of y'all men talk a lot of good mess. But if she pretty enough, or if she thick enough, or if she got light enough skin, or she's a preference, y'all don't be that, strong. That's just the honest.
How's it strong to sleep with her? y'all not that strong because if she's attractive, y'all are attracted to her. What? 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 It takes strength to turn down a woman just because she's hot. What?
Honest truth.
I agree with that. Far too many men, even the ones you would think understand a modern woman and speak like they are caffeinated. Let the right type of woman come across them, like she said. Let the right type of thick woman come across them. And they start moving like they have no sense.
It's not a matter of moving. Listen, keep your wits about you. They're just implying that if you're attracted to an attractive woman, that you must be losing your wits. No, I'm not losing my wits. I just still want to sleep with her. I just still want to sleep with her. I give example, right? I give example. I was at one of these like one of those like local model things. I was actually supporting a family member who was a part of it. And so you have like local dressmakers and people like that, local Black businesses that want to promote their products and in fashion, whether it's makeup, whether it's dresses, whether it's glasses. There was all sorts of stuff going on there. And this one chick, bad as I don't know what, she walked up to security because you have to pay to get in, right? And the security guard was about to charge her. And she was like, no, I am a model here. If you see a woman that look like me with this type of face, then know that I am not in the audience. I am a model. I was like, damn, this chick is stuck up, stupid, annoying, and I don't know what. And yes, I would smash. And yes, I'm not. Did I go gaga over her? No. I mean, like, did I sign over the deed to my house or anything? No, I didn't even talk to the bro. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna take away from the fact that I would smash the hell out of her, and it would be trash for her and treasure for me. Make no mistake about that. Make no mistake about that. I'm not gonna walk around and say, "Oh, her personality is trash. I'm not gonna do anything." No, I would still do something with that. That is delusional. I'm not saying go gaga over a broad like that or anything of the sort. I am saying if she offered it up, take it because she's attractive. Man.
They start thinking that they're better than the coffee shop.
You think you're better than everybody in a coffee shop?
Forget all about that.
Somebody said, did she get in no charge? She was working there. You don't pay to work there. That's like the bartender getting into a club for free. Like, she was working there. She was a model. She modeled. I forget what she modeled, but she was a model.
When you're easily manipulated by what's between a woman's legs, then you can be manipulated by women. There will be a woman out there who can manipulate.
If you can manipulate by what's in between a woman's ears, you can be manipulated. If you can be manipulated, they will manipulate you. It's not manipulation if you... What are they manipulating you out of? Penis? Like what like say if she just said she was just like complete trash to the security guard, and then she came at GC like, yeah, I want some of that, and I give her some of that. So what, you gonna come up and say, yeah, I got him? She manipulated you. What the hell? I don't know if they know what manipulation is. And then the whole thing, and this is what Danica was saying, the whole thing is y'all don't know how much men like or women like sex. Y'all don't know how much I like sex. It's not manipulation if it's mutually beneficial. I don't care if she benefits or not. I benefit. It is a mutually beneficial situation is not manipulation. Again, A mutually beneficial situation is not manipulation.
Manipulate you. And far too many men are manipulated just by the promise of maybe getting to bust some cheeks. A lot. I think one of the markers that I view as true
Okay, he's talking about something different. Because I'm not talking about the promise. I'm talking about the actuality. Yes, if she promised me some and then I buy her some Olive Garden, then she manipulated me out of an Olive Garden meal. I'm talking about actually smashing. Women with trash personalities but look good as I don't know what.
discipline and strength when it comes to a man are not really the standards he won't break, but more the women he turned down, regardless of how fine she looked, because she would have let him hit, let him smash, but he turned her down because he had morals and a code of ethics.
I do have a code of ethics. There are certain attractive women that I would not smash just on principle. Having a piss poor personality is not one of those things. Why? Because most women have piss poor personalities. That's just a sign of the time. I mean, you know, modern women are what's called spoiled. And spoiled is just a result of giving somebody everything that they want without having to work for it. If you do that with your kids, then your kids will be spoiled. A lot of modern women are spoiled, which gives them this piss poor personality, same as a bratty child that gets everything that it wants. You know, like Cartman from South Park. A lot of them have that mentality. So for me to say, listen, if you want some trash D so bad, and you're willing to give me something for it, then that's, hey, I'm okay with that. And then for some, you know, bass clowns to come and say, oh, she got you. Ha! Okay.
That he his life was based on, right? He had some self-respect. And he walked away because he couldn't deal with it. But a lot of guys today that you guys see, who even some of them may have a lot of chicks around them, they're going through hell. They're going through hell with those women.
Holy crap. Listen, there really isn't an optimal situation for men. You know, like people can point at any group of men and say that they're going through, they could point at any group of men's love life and say that they're going through hell. And really they're just doing that to, you know, feel better about their own private hell. But, you know, like a married man, you know, can point at an incel and say, you going through hell. And an incel can point at a player and say he's going through hell. And a player is pointing at the married man like, you know, yeah, that dude's going through hell. Just one woman. Like, I mean, anybody could do that. Like, that's just, you know, oh, yes, you know, a person that has a bunch of women is going through hell. Really? Okay.
Women are popping up. Police are being called. Tires getting slashed. And they deal with crazy women just because they can't resist the cheat.
These be the same men, because there was a dude up there, Main Lion, who was talking all this talk, but he's divorced. He's divorced, which is the ultimate got him. Which is the ultimate got him. It's like, did this philosophy keep you out of divorce court, or did it just stop you from smashing attractive women before you got to divorce court?
cheeks. Just keep listening.
I don't even like when a man is moved by my beauty. When a man don't care how pretty I am, when a man don't care about nothing physical, oh, that is such a turn on. That's the kind of...
Holy freaking crap. When a man don't see, this is what I'm talking about. And it's funny that they didn't catch this on Danika's show. This is because I said it later. I sent a super chat. I said, like, wait a minute. Why is it that a man, black men can have any standard but a physical standard? She basically saying, I get turned on when a man don't have any physical standards. Like, what? Yeah, I get turned on when men don't have physical standards. When a man don't recognize how beautiful I am and I am that beautiful, but when he don't recognize that I'm that beautiful, I get turned on. What? Elijah Tell. I don't think she's here, but I hope Chantel didn't hear that fake Jamaican accent because she hates fake Jamaican accents. All right.
A man that I'm competing for that one, baby. And y'all women got to understand that. Those are the men.
You competing for dudes that shot after ugly broads. And then what if you win that competition? If you win that competition, it's probably because you look better than the ugly broad that he's with.
And that deserves us to compete. Those are the men that deserves us putting our best foot forward. No, it's not a lot of them, but they out there. No, it's not a lot of great, good women out there, but they're out there. And fellas, y'all know I love y'all, but I got to keep it real. I want y'all to have that same energy for all women. I don't care how beautiful she is. I don't care how nice her body is. Don't compromise your standards.
Right.
Because the worthy of respect is watching.
But compromise your physical standards though, right? Compromise your physical standards and then you are attracted, but then he's attractive to you. That is compromising your standards, miss. That is the compromise. You're compromising. You're saying, okay, if you take away your physical standards, assuring that you will never leave me for a more attractive woman, then I will, give you some. They think we stupid. And I said this on the niggas panel. Just the other day, I'm like, why do y'all think smart dudes are stupid?
And I don't care how fine a man is. I don't care how much money he got. When I see he can be manipulated, when I see he's moved by booty, completely turned off. I don't care. You can't buy me, so I don't care. And just keep those same standards for everybody. But like keep those same standards for every woman, not just the ones you're not that attracted to. And ladies, learn the difference between a man not being able to be manipulated and the man that just simply don't want you. Because sometimes the man just don't want you. Like, it don't have nothing to do with you. He just don't want you.
Facts.
But also sometimes he just can't be manipulated. He don't care how pretty you are. He don't care how thick you are. Right. And see, simps have spoiled us.
Why is the only way a man can, to this broad, why is the only way a man can have interest in a woman is if she's manipulating him? And that's because everything is a manipulation to her. If you are interested in this woman, you are being manipulated. If you are physically attracted to this woman, you are being manipulated. The only relationships that men and women can find is one where the women are manipulating the men.
Self-included. Simps have spoiled us.
Not a barista.
We get things just because we're pretty a lot of times. But real men don't move like that.
Right.
They don't. And before all the Captain Obvious people come from my head that men are visual creatures. Yes, I know that men are moved by what they see, but there's a difference between being moved by what you see and being able to be manipulated because of what you see. That's the difference. That's the difference between a boy and a man, in my opinion. And women, yes, I know we want to feel attractive to our man. We want to know that our man is attracted to us. Yes. But us being able to manipulate them because we're attractive, that's a whole different story. And I'm going to say this last thing. Y'all know I'm long-winded, but I'm going to say this last thing.
This is embarrassing how she's manipulating while telling men to avoid manipulation. This is embarrassing.
Fellas, pretty women are used to being told we're pretty all day, every day. We're used to getting things because we're pretty. We're used to pretty privilege. Let's just be real.
Right.
But what we're not used to is a man not caring about how pretty we are. What we're not used to is a man demanding respect, period. I don't care how fine you are. I don't care how entitled you are. I don't care how used to simps you are. I demand respect. That's what we're not used to. But that's the only thing we respect. So just know that.
All right. So
So Jason said it best. Women are not the authority on what real men is, fellas. Absolutely. Absolutely. Every time women defines masculinity, especially Black women, it's always something that's extraordinarily to their advantage. And in this case, real men don't have physical standards, and they don't tell us that we're beautiful. And y'all don't believe me about this broad. Well, I'm going to shout out to Coffee Pill Podcast. But I'm going to show y'all some more of what she has. Now, I haven't even seen this. I just went to her Instagram just now. But I'm looking at the title, and it says, "Men, y'all need to work on y'all angels better. Y'all be fooling us." Holy crap. Really? Really? This is who we should be listening to? This woman is not manipulating us, right? Right? This is who we should be listening to. This is who we should be taking our cues from, right? Once again, I just seen the title. I don't know what she's about to say with it, but I'm about to hear it now and share it with y'all real time. All right. Here we go. Share screen.
Ladies, can you relate to this? You will see a man's picture and judge him off that picture and be like, no. But when you see him in person, he look good. You know why? Because men don't know how to take pictures. They literally snap one picture, and then they're done. They don't do the angles and all that like women. So we cannot judge these men by their pictures because they have no clue or desire to make sure that they putting the right picture out there. They snap the first picture, and that's that. So
okay, I can agree with that. I want to point out with that she also didn't really say anything like women shouldn't be focused on a man's looks so much. Notice how that didn't come out. Because, she's not saying don't prioritize looks. She's saying, I want you to continue to prioritize looks because it's a woman's right and prerogative to do that. It's really not a man's, something's wrong with a man who prioritizes looks. A man who is looking at a woman's picture and then, he finds out that she doesn't look anything like her Instagram pictures with all the filters. Like men shouldn't be focused on the woman's beauty. That's how you get manipulated. But women, we could focus on a man's beauty, and that's why I made this post about that. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's see. Let's see. Is this her son? I hope she's not a single mother. I really do. How do you get the titles from this? Why she only get like 25 likes talking about how beautiful she is? All right, let me see.
So what I've learned is you don't have to really analyze a person too much, because if you let them speak, they'll tell you everything you need to know. If you just shh. Basically, take the cotton out your ears and put it in your mouth.
Okay. Let me see. See what this one's about.
See, I woke up this morning and decided I ain't taking it. You move wrong, I'm calling it out. I ain't faking it. See, you mistake my kindness for weakness. But baby, you gonna learn. Then I take that trip to London, no bridge.
All right. A crap rap. All right, let's see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Need to be trying to determine is if he is a man-child, a narcissist, or a misogynist. They are very tricky. They are very sneaky. They are very deceptive. They have only three things that they want to do with and to women: control, dominate, destroy.
So the main reason that I'm responding to this video is because I'm worried about the young girls seeing this.
Before Sis continues, and I really recommend click on her video and listen to all that she had to say, because you need to listen to the sister right here. I really appreciate her, and I follow a few.
All right, I can't because it's music. I don't know if the music is copyrighted or not, but but no, it's so that wasn't her saying that. I thought she was talking crap about Kevin Sanders, but no, she was responding to, or maybe she was. Maybe she was. Hold on. What I'll do is I'll listen and then get back to you. We have to do our part as well. Same promises come with. Let's see. All right. I think that's a picture of her with a kid. Maybe that's her kid. Let me see. Okay. That one has music as well. Let's see. All right, that's her shape. Now we know what she's shaped like. All right. I don't think I'm going to find anything on this show, on this particular show about this. But fellas, don't fall for this crap. I mean, this is a classic reversal. This is a classic, telling a man what he should do to get a certain type of woman. It's just in this case, she's telling a man, to want something different. All right, hold up. No, it's not that way. So, like men, the way to get an attractive woman, if you want to attract an attractive woman, don't be attracted to attractive women. Like, okay, listen, stop trying to force us to play your ridiculous games. Because at the end, you're not getting what you want. You're getting what she wants to give you. And you're more concerned about what she wants than what you want as a man. Just like she's more concerned about what she wants than what you want as a man. So don't play into that particular game. That's a losing game no matter what. But fellas, listen. It's barriers of entry. And that's something that the 82% of people that did the survey will never understand. There's barriers of entry in dealing with people. Just like you have like a club and then you have like the VIP, or you have like an amusement park and then you have like the special ones that the people that don't have to wait in line. There's different levels to it. And if a woman is qualified for one level because she meets the physical requirement and she don't meet any other requirements, then, then embrace the physical. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the same with what's that called? Hold on. It's the same with I'm listening to this while I'm talking, but or I'm trying to listen to our thing while I'm talking. But it's the same with the military, is what I was getting at. It's the same with the military. Like you join the military and you take a certain test or a series of tests. And they're like, okay, you qualified to be in the military, or you're qualified to be in the Air Force, but you're not qualified to actually be a fighter pilot. Like there's positions. That's why there's third string quarterbacks and stuff like that. Or there's third string football players. Like you have the main warriors that play for the Warriors, and then you have the people who never play but still collect a check. Like that's just how things go. It's different tiers to it. Stop acting like, if you give somebody something in exchange for what they give you, that you have been suckered. Stop talking like that. Yeah, exactly. There's a pecking order. And guess what? You, hold on. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to listen to it later. Yes, there's a social hierarchy. Like if you can't find a place of value in your life for an attractive woman, you just ignore them completely. Then, hey, that's on you. More power to you. But it's not a matter of that. And then there was more talk. And do I have time? Yeah, I have a little bit of time. There was more talk on Danica Marie's, and which led me to believe that a lot of dudes are just simply intimidated by attractive women. Like point blank, period. All right, hold on. Let me present this.
To become a part of your lives, it was actually destroying you, right? Those bad chicks were destroying you. The ones with the big booties, the nice bodies, destroying my whole life. I was being blinded by the booty.
Fear tactics. Fear tactics. See, and I know I know Danica's not using any tactics or anything, but I don't like the way that we as Black people, both men and women, but particularly the men, because she's responding to a man, make attractive women the boogeyman and really make unattractive these fat bonnet women the saviors. They're trying to give you like a Shrek complex where you take like the unattractive Fiona versus the attractive Fiona. They're trying to create that like, oh no, you are the real beauty. Trust me, I've lived a long time. There isn't much of a correlation between attractive women's personality disorders and non-attractive women's personality disorders. They both suck. That story I told y'all about the model chick who was in the security guard's face, all conceited and stuff. There is a fat, ugly broad right now in some security guard's face, thinking that she's all that. Every time you see some broad throwing pancakes at IHOP, she's not an attractive woman. Tasha K treats her husband like trash. She's not an attractive woman. Dudes, stop thinking that you are dodging a bullet when you dodge attractive women. You're not. You're just getting hit with an uglier bullet. Let's listen some more.
I was being blinded and finessed by the beauty. And so with a lot of men waking up.
So brothers are being, stop acting like ugly chicks are not out finessing dudes. It's a greater finesse. They're finessing, ugly women are finessing men to not get with pretty women so they can have their chance to finesse them. Don't you see that? These ugly broads be treating dudes like crap. They be treating dudes like crap. And the dudes be on some yes ma'am stuff. And I'm pretty sure he's thinking like, hey, it could be worse. She could be pretty. Don't be that. Dude, I'm telling you, stuff like this. Listen. Don't be afraid of attractive women. Far too many of you dudes are afraid of attractive women. I'm just keep it a buck. Far too many of you dudes be afraid of attractive women. You want to know how I know? Because every time, like, I brought up Kelly Stamps, right? And on Bernard's, and then the dudes in there was saying, you know, oh, she only dates white dudes. No, she don't. You just afraid. You just afraid, you know, you just think that she's out of your league and she's somehow in white dudes' league because in your mind, white dudes have a greater league. You're afraid of attractive women. Keep it a buck. And I noticed because I seen where you dudes stick y'all penis. This whole thing, that last chick that was talking, and now with Danica saying in this short snippet is a commercial for ugly broads.
Up and realizing, hold on, I need to stop just basing who I smash off of the physical. I need to stop basing who I choose to wipe up just based upon the physical, and I need to actually find a woman with very substantial characteristics and qualities and traits and mentalities and personalities to build with.
Because smashing is a physical thing, then a person needs physical requirements, needs to meet only the physical requirements to smash. This is a physical thing. I need to stop hiring, linebackers based on their athleticism, and I really need to hire linebackers based on their calculus skills. It's like, no, being a linebacker is a physical thing. So you look for physical qualities in order for them to fulfill that physical task. It's like saying I need to stop hiring basketball players based on their height. I mean, you shouldn't listen. If a woman only meets your physical requirements, then she's only required to please you physically. Man,
that's when it got it was a whole new wake up. And a lot of these women were shaken up by that because they were not used to dealing with men that they could not finesse by way of just the physical. Why do y'all think so many of these chicks started to go and get these botched BBLs? You know, all of these damn.
Not enough. Not enough. Is it more women in the Black community? Is it more women with botched BBLs or fat as hell in the Black community? I repeat, is it more females with botched BBLs or fat as hells? And trust me, I'm not with the whole BBL thing or anything like that. I'm not really a fan, and I don't like the outcome. But at least those women are saying, I know it's yes, it's A or B. At least the women with the BBLs, with the liposuction, they're saying, I know what a man wants physically, and I'm going to give it to him. I'm not going to try to convince him to not want what he wants. I'm going to give him what he wants and hope that's enough. I respect that more than a chick that's saying, oh no, what you need to be doing is you need to be staying away from those pretty girls and you need to get with a real woman who's down to earth. A down to earth woman wouldn't be fat as hell. Okay? Keep it a buck. If your personality wasn't trash, then you wouldn't be fat. If your personality wasn't trash, you wouldn't have a bonnet on. If your personality wasn't trash, one of your first 3 baby daddies would have stayed with you. If your personality wasn't trash, then your eyebrows would be not looking like Bert and Ernie.
Fillers and injections and lifts. It was because they felt like all I need to really focus and hone in on is the physical, because that is the meal ticket. So let me invest heavily in my physical alone, because that is the entry and that is the way to gain complete and total access. Please follow me.
Nobody is granting these chicks complete and total access to anything. Nobody is talking about that. She has access from the tip to the bottom of the shaft, not even the balls. That is what she has access to. It's fear mongering for attractive women. And Danica is an attractive woman, which aggravates me more. See, it aggravates me because I understand. Dang it. I understand it when a regular gas woman is saying y'all need to mess with regular gas. No, that premium gas, it'd be premium. And, octane that high could mess your whole engine up. So you need to just stick with some regular gas, because that regular gas, it costs less and it's better gas. But it's like, wait a minute, this is premium gas.
Tisha kind of goes into that as well. And he starts to say, it's a lot of men out here that will fall victim to, some of the most sexy women with the fat ass. I'm not really seeing that. I'm seeing a lot of men say, nah, I ain't going. I don't know. Maybe I should well, y'all pretty much kind of said it though. Y'all pretty much kind of say what I'm saying. But just from what I'm able to observe myself, like I see a lot of, let me put it like this. I'm seeing a lot of untouched bad chicks. Some of the...
Where they at? Where they at? Where are they at? Where are they at? Where are the untouched bad chicks at? Is there a nightclub full of untouched bad chicks? That's just out there wanting and yearning to be touched by regular dudes? Where are they at? Please tell me. Please tell me. Where? Come on now. Stop making it seem like there's a bunch of 8, 9s, and 10s, that are just clamoring around Atlanta hoping to find a penis to feel them. That is cap. Listen, am I saying that there don't exist, single attractive women? Of course there exist women who are both attractive and single. But behind all those women is a woman who has swiped right at least 10 times today. Or, swipe left at least 10 times today. Somebody she has shot down some. It's only been 5 days in March. She has shot down somebody today, or excuse me, this month. But it's and this is what weirds me out. Is because right here she's saying that men are ignoring the fine chicks, the attractive women, while at the same time saying that, and then later she's going to say, y'all need to ignore these attractive women. Like, what? I thought we were already doing that. I'm not. That is, oh, no, I'm not. And you think that chick from the model story I was telling earlier, you think dudes is ignoring her? You think she walks around like that telling security guards, when you see somebody that look like me, know that they're a model and let them in? She basically just checked dude and say, listen, when you see a face like mine, open the damn door. I'm not a customer. I'm a model. She just straight up told dude that. You think that she is hurting for peen? You think that bros like this is hurting for peen? I mean, keep it a buck, Danica. I mean, listen, I'm not going to bring up your Instagram, but I looked at it before the show. Danica, you are not hurting for male attention. You are not hurting for male attention. You are not hurting for male attention. Like, I mean, what? You want me to cam up and see how many women like my pictures versus yours? Now, granted, what the chick said was right. I don't know how to angle and shit, but even still, come on now. Let's not stop. I don't want to create this delusion world where dimes are just ignored and they're just sitting in the corner like oh I'm beautiful, but I can't find a regular guy to fuck me. Come on now. I think that's it.
Baddest chicks are unmarried, not spoken for, not getting taken care of, not being approached. Like,
and the reason why the baddest chicks, are unmarried, one, because their own personal standards is a little bit higher, as it should be, but two, because dudes are afraid of beauty. Especially black men. Y'all got approach anxiety. Y'all got approach. I noticed because I got sisters and I got cousins and stuff. And I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm the ugliest person in my family, so I know having an attractive family that what you dudes be going through. I hear from them. I know that y'all be having like all kind of approach anxieties and man. And that's because y'all listen to people who tell y'all that beauty is a bad thing. That she's beautiful, she has to be toxic. Holy crap. Okay, actually, before I go, I'm going to respond to this. Beauty is expensive. Okay. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But you want to know what? I mean, ugly costs the same amount. You think that they don't exist high maintenance ugly broads? Are you kidding me? You think that when you go to divorce court, the judge is going to say, okay, I'm going to make you pay less in alimony and child support because this chick is ugly. You think dudes is paying less in child support to ugly women than they are to attractive ones? It's all expensive. The only difference is the value you received in the process. If you're going to go to Applebee's, you might as well go with a fine one. Because you're going to get it. Because like, what did that chick that was complaining about the Cheesecake Factory, like, how hot was she? Is the Nika a high maintenance chick? Megan Good makes more money than Jonathan Majors. What do you mean? Especially now. No, ugly women are more manipulative, and that's because they have to be. Pretty women don't have to manipulate men out their penis. They just got to be pretty. Man, getting on my nerves. Yes, I do. What are you talking about? And I'm not calling the dude a 10, but he has to be like extremely handsome because Prison Bay, that dude, you know, who got famous off his mugshot, you know, his wife was fat prior to he actually discovered that he was handsome. Apparently he didn't know before that mugshot, but you know, before he discovered he was handsome, his wife was trash. And that's what they promote. Anyway, thank you all. Thank all the members who support my channel. Greatly appreciate you. I'm going live again in like 10 minutes. I'm just getting something to eat and go again. So go to my other show. In fact, I'll put the link to that out there right now. I'm going live again because I got some more stuff I got to talk. I got some more trash I got to talk. This was an impromptu. But now I'm going to hit y'all with the promptu. I'm going to hit y'all with the promptu. And that's what I was prompted to say to y'all before. You know, I got pissed off about this type of manipulation that exists. So you hear the impromptu. Now let me get you the promptu. Let me get you the link to that. Hold on. And this is me talking about, dear black woman, you won't get your groove back in Africa. Why? Because these bras are just going, you know, apparently they go into Africa looking for some, you know, BDE. But we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that too. Give me 10 minutes. I'm going to get me something to eat. Yeah, I'm going to get me something to eat. I can't think straight. This keto is killing me because now I can't just eat. I got to cook. Bye. I got 13 minutes. Goodbye. See you in 13 minutes, y'all. Go over and hit the what's it called? Notification button and the like button on here and the other video. All right. I'll put the other video in the chat room. Peace.